Hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator and to my channel. I already got the latest cargo, as you can see. We are transporting 2 tractors from where we left off, or from a little closer. We left off in Vancouver after we finished the Oregon Trail. And I had to go to Portland to get the next cargo, which takes us into the direction I want to go. And that direction would be California for now, but after we get there, I want to go all the way back to our first home base, which is in Nevada. So it's a pretty long time since I have been in the garage area I started out, so I thought, let's go back home for a while. And that is what will be happening right now.
And then turn left.
So as I said, we are starting here in Portland,
Turn left.
and we will go all the way to California, and specifically to Redding, where we will drop off our cargo for
At Redding,
today.
Turn right.
We are still
right.
in the middle of the day, just around noon. The weather looks pretty nice at this time. Let's see if it will stay that way. And let's hope for open roads with no accidents or
right,
action.
And then turn right.
In the last
Turn right.
trip, I had quite a few traffic problems, or some people might call them accidents. So I got quite a few penalties, and today I will try to leave all accidents on the side of the road, so they don't have anything to do with us.
Keep left.
However, the last time I said I will try my best to be accident free, I had an accident about 5 minutes later, if I'm correct. So maybe I shouldn't jinx it. Yeah, I'll give my best. So the cargo today is a little bit on the heavier side, not extremely heavy, but depending on where we have to drive, our little international might have a small struggle to keep up. But I'm confident we can get all the way to our destinations either way. Gasoline is pretty good looking for the moment, so I think we don't have to
Keep
worry. However, we need to take a break in around 4.5 hours. So depending on how the roads will treat us, I will take a break, which then unfortunately will take us to another night drive. Yeah. Still, it's okay to do it again. Night drives are nice as well. Once again, we have no reflection in the trailer in front of us.
Keep right.
So first we will be heading to Salem. Maybe we can join some witch trials or some witchy rituals. And also I see a nice ropeway. Oh, I wonder if this is for tourists or if this is connecting two parts of the town. I'm not sure. Never have been here in Portland or the United States in general. One more thing I can look up later. So we are on highway number 5, I think. At least I'm pretty sure this is the sign for highway,
Keep left.
but I can't guarantee it. And we have an Arabian tanker right next to us. He took a long way to come here to the United States, I guess. I really need to check the speed more. Maybe I go with the cruise control for now. Oh, this is the first time I actually realized the cruise control is also shown on this navigation system. That's nice and easy to see. But still, I love the informations I got with this little head-on display, especially the brake time and the gasoline tank. What a nice lush green scenery. Makes all the driving worthwhile. Last weekend I was watching some flowers in a park close to where I live. We had to go by car, which was around 20-25 minutes, so not very far. And they were in full bloom and really beautiful. So it's pretty nice to go out sometimes and just enjoy the flowers or scenery or whatever the region has to offer. And then maybe combine it with a little shopping on the way back to fill up the fridge and the freezer or the pantry in general. And we had really good luck with the weather because it was around 24 degrees Celsius. Really enjoyable. And yeah, today we have had around 34 degrees Celsius in the noon, and we have still around 28 here at this time. By the time I'm recording it, it's around 9:30 or already 10 p.m. So in my room, it's around 30 degrees or over 30 degrees now with the PC and stuff. So I put on the cooler a little bit. Not the cooler, the fan. I hope it's not picking it up in the on the mic, but it should be fine. It's a little ways away from my desk. Just enough to feel the breeze. Unfortunately, this whole week it's supposed to be around over 35 degrees Celsius, so it's pretty nasty to stay outside for a long time, especially with the humid heat we have here in Japan, so
Finding a new route.
I'm not very fond of it. Okay, I will take a short break since we have a nice spot here. See you soon. So much. Oh, so much for the nice weather and for no accidents, but at least we didn't get any damage or penalties. Yes, I know. Finally, it stopped. Was the air pressure was way too low, but it filled up again. Okay, so it's dark and rainy and it's 1:50 in the morning or in the middle of the night. So let's enjoy the mostly empty roads. Yeah, where did I stop? Yeah, the weather. So the next few days will be pretty hot again, and with the humidity, it's not such a nice heat. If it would be some kind of dry heat only, it's kind of okay to live through it, but with all this stupid humidity, you get sweaty so fast just from being in contact with the air outside. So I keep the... Okay, we can bypass the wake station, thank you. Yeah, so I keep the time I spend outside to a minimum, just as much as absolutely needed, because it's just so much more comfortable to spend the time somewhere with an air conditioning. And for my apartment, this will probably mean a pretty nice high electric bill for the next few months. Not something I'm looking forward to, but we have to get through it one way or another. Okay, let's go with the cruise control again. And enjoy the nice weather sounds and the few cows we just could see in the middle of the night. Travel Info Center. Maybe we can get some tips for sightseeing here in Canyonville. Never have heard of it. Probably some village or town in or near to a canyon. I'm really not that in touch with the American geography. So these woods around here, are these like the ones that are often the places for different horror stories? Or is this somewhere else? I have no idea. What was the Appalachian Mountains or woods or something? It seems like a lot of strange stuff is going on around there. If you can believe all the stories on the internet. Because since they are on the net, they must be true, right? I enjoy to listen to these kind of stories. Like hiking stuff and paranormal encounter stuff. Or also, I really like the Japanese horror stories and such. It's great to listen to these kind of things while doing housework, or also when I'm doing some grindy games where just try to level up stuff or go to without much story or any story at all, like driving here the Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator. So it's always interesting to just listen to some stuff while driving. So in these stories, especially like in the US stories, these deep woods and mountain trails are pretty common as a place where something happens, right? Since I'm from Germany, I have barely heard any kinds of these stories in Germany. And in general, I don't think like Germany is that big on ghosts or urban legends in this kind of paranormal field. But that also might just be me being totally uninformed. Maybe I should search in German instead of English or Japanese. And I might find some stories here and there. I've put on the roof lights, but I'm not really sure if I actually need them with this cargo, but better to be seen than something happening. And this poor guy in front of me got the full light all the time because I was too stupid to realize I had it still on. Sorry. Okay, this time they want us to pull in, so let's do it like the good citizens we are. Or
Okay, let's find a new route.
not citizens, since I'm German, so I hope they don't look too close and detain or deport me. I wanna finish this delivery and many more to come. So let's bet on the inspectors to be very lenient with us. Maybe we can give him some German beer as an apology for missing papers. Wish me good luck. Okay. Maybe it's a good thing that we had a little damage on the vehicle, so they concentrate more on the truck than our green cards. For now we are safe. and we can keep on living the American dream we have heard so much. From truck driver to billionaire. Talking about trucks, my retailer here in Japan finally could get the clutch pedals for my Mosa set as a pre-order, so I put in a pre-order right away. However, it seems it will take around at least half a month until somewhere around July, so next month, to get them shipped actually. So
Keep
we
right
are
and then
still
exit
driving in automatic for quite some time.
right. Exit right.
Wow, another inspection. And suddenly the rain stops. Please let us pass. This is not the German you are looking for. And we can go. Yeah, I also wondered about these inspections, like the, what is this, the agriculture something inspection? So are they for keeping invasive species out between the different states, or is it just like because they need to check if we have some agricultural goods with us? I have no idea for what's the actual purpose of these things. One more things on the list I should or could research, which I will totally forget once this video is done. This is also a nice valley to drive through. Also a huge parking space. A few days ago, I got one of those dreaded emails from Steam. XYZ game and 5 other games on your wish list are on sale. And I have to admit that, strong as my will is, I only bought a few of them and not all. So that's a win in my eyes. And one of these games is pretty interesting. It's called Girls Made Pudding. And it's kind of like really just a story game, not that much action or much. Oh boy, this was close, but it was okay. Yeah, it's not a action game. It's basically you two girls on a bike driving through the landscape, and I'm not that far in, so I'm not sure what exactly happened, but it seems like most of the population is suddenly gone. And as far as we know for now, these two girls you play as are the only ones around. So you go on your bike, go through the landscapes, and you find some houses you can break in to scavenge for foodstuffs, or also tool stuff like tents and things to make your journey a little bit easier. And you are basically finding these foodstuffs and cook with them, unlocking new recipes as you go. And depending on what you unlock with what you cook on this in these recipes, you will get story snippets while you drive around. So it's kind of mix of a little bit of a cute touch with the two girls, the one in a maid outfit and the other one which was a regular in the cafe. The other girl with the maid outfit worked, so they know each other kind of, but not too closely. So they have some cute interactions with each other, but also you have this desolate and
Keep
lonely
left.
feeling. And I didn't play it that long yet, but I really enjoyed what I played. And I absolutely had the feeling of the same vibe as the anime of
Keep left.
Girl's Last Journey, which is also a similar setting. Two girls drive around in a post-apocalyptic is wrong, but also in a through a world where there are basically no other humans around for some reason. One difference is they are
Keep left.
not driving with a bike, but the German Kettenkraftrad, which is a hybrid of the front with a bike, but the back are like the tank caterpillar wheels. Chains, not wheels. It's a pretty nice vehicle to go around, I guess. So from the first minute I played the girls made pudding, I had the absolute same vibe, and maybe that's why I fell in love with the game and really look forward to what the story will bring. So if you are into well, okay, okay, again, wait station. So yeah, if you are into walking simulators, but this time with a bike, with very slight survival elements and
Rerouting.
scavenging and much story, I think you should give this game a try. Yeah, still not the perfect state, but I'll fix it the next time, promise. Yeah, girls made pudding. It's also pretty cheap, especially in the sales. And also, I guess it's a game people who enjoy shorter stuff can play. And for me, it's really perfect for the Steam Deck. So I can get a few minutes in between lunch break or while I'm commuting with the train. And from time to time, these kind of like simple games are really nice. I mean, Euro Truck is pretty similar. It's not like you have non-stop action. You, of course, you have to be careful of the traffic around you and the rules, but it's also
Keep right and
very
then exit right.
relaxing game unless you ignore your fuel
Exit
tank
right.
and are nearly running out. So this is
Turn
something
right.
I will fix right away, or else I'll definitely forget it
Recomputing.
before the next route. So let's get this
Get ready
tank
to turn left.
filled up again.
Turn left.
So many choices. Should we take the right one or the left one?
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Okay, let's find a new route. When possible, make a U-turn.
No, I like Sky, but if you don't follow her advice, she seems pretty upset. So I'm not sure if she will do something violent to us one of these days if we keep just driving around as we please. I hope she's open-minded enough to just forgive us this time. And the next few times as well. But I think she'll understand we need gasoline or this journey won't be fun anymore.
Rerouting. Finding a new route. Please, make a U-turn when possible.
I will here. Here it is absolutely possible after we fill up. How are the prices today? $1.33. No idea if this is expensive or cheap or average. Okay. We almost made it. So let's keep it up for the last few minutes.
Rerouting.
And now we are back. Oh, looking at these coaches
Go straight on.
or buses. Please. Okay. They still
Keep
left
left.
us. Yeah, SCS announced the coach stuff for Eurotrip, Euro Truck Simulator. So this will be adding some new interesting stuff. And here we are, fucking up at the last possible minute, just to give the AI driver a chance to pull out because we were so close to him. Well, one time is forgivable, I guess.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go
Yeah,
straight
so
on.
Euro Truck Simulator will get coaches or buses in the future, which is pretty nice. So many people celebrate it, but
Get
there
ready to turn
are
around.
also some people who say before adding
Turn right.
like different stuff, they should concentrate on maybe fixing or touching up on some of the truck part of the simulation. Well, I can personally understand both. Of course, there are a few things that would be pretty nice to have the trucks
You have arrived at your destination.
a little
Track
bit
guidance
better,
is now finished.
but I also enjoy it as it is at the moment, and having the choice to also drive around with buses without having to rely on mods is pretty sweet as well. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. And since we are getting it in Eurotrip, I'm pretty positive one of these days it will be coming to American Truck Simulator as well. Did you hope for first try? Maybe we can get it second try if I don't mess it up as I usually do. Where am I? this. I straighten out here. And I wonder, is this still counting as the second try or maybe not? Okay, here it comes. Okay. No second try. Third try. A little bit more and not exactly as I planned, but maybe. Oh, I went too far. Okay, I somehow did it. Let's make it fourth try, I guess. Well, it was a little bit complicated for a bad driver like me. Anyways, we did it, and we are a little bit closer to home. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. And if you enjoyed it, maybe leave a like, and hopefully come back for another video, or maybe check through the other ones I already posted. And I wish you a good time and hope we will see us again. Bye!